Hello everyone, it's Chuck here. If you're watching this video, I'll have to assume that you've seen the post regarding the contest that we're hosting over the next 10 days. Considering the fact that the contest is centered around posting to the forum, I wanted to go over the use of the new topic button as well as the post reply button. Now, if you're a frequent user of the forum, this won't be any new information for you. However, it's been made pretty clear to me by the number of emails and messages that I've received over the past couple of weeks that there's a great number of users who are not familiar with the forum interface, and they simply don't know how to make a post on the forum, or in some cases even how to reply on the forum. So I'm going to go ahead and cover that right now. I think one of the issues that we're actually having is that a lot of these users are not logged into the site. Therefore, they're not seeing the new topic, nor are they seeing the post reply button, as those are not visible if you're not logged into the site. So let's go ahead and do that now. If you look at the upper right hand corner of your screen, you'll see login or sign up. If you see that, you are not logged into the site. Therefore, you cannot post a new topic, nor can you post a reply to anyone else's topic. So let's go ahead and get logged in. The username I'm using on this account is tutorials. So that is my username, tutorials. And password, and log me in. So as you can see, my username is now visible here, tutorials, along with my avatar. So if you do not see your username and you do not see your avatar, assuming you have your avatar posted in your profile, then you are not logged into the site. So let's go ahead and scroll down. Since the contest is going to take place in the local and the global forum, we'll go ahead and do the tutorial here in the Tiny House local forum. So we'll start there. As you can see, there's not a lot of activity going on here in the local forum, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to host this contest, is simply because I'm a member of several forums that I've been a member of for probably 10 to 15 years, and some of them I've actually established some real-world friendships on these local sections of these forums, and many online friends from these local forums. And one of the great things about the local section is that it's a great place to seek help from others on the forum. If you're experiencing some issue in your particular area related to the tiny house, it's likely that there's others in your area that are also experiencing the same issue. So you can help them out, and they can also help you out. And it's just a great way to be able to work with each other and just to participate and be part of the community. And that's what this is all about, is community. So keeping it local definitely helps to build that sense of community. All right, that being said, I'm from Colorado, so we'll actually use the Colorado forum for this demonstration. So as you can see, there is a new topic button that is right here. Now, if you were not logged into the site, you wouldn't see this button, and I can understand why you would have some difficulty trying to figure out how to actually make a post to the site. But since we are logged in, we see the button, so we want to start a new topic in the Colorado section of the forum. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Click on the new topic button and enter title. So whatever your title is, this is where you type the title of your new topic. So whatever the title of your topic is, go ahead and put it in right there, and you'll be good to go. And then obviously the next step, where it says write something, go ahead and just place your cursor in that area and make your post. It says this is just a sample entry where you type in the content of your post. Remember, in order to qualify for the contest, your post must contain a minimum of 30 words. I highly recommend that you always preview your posts. Use the preview button. So I'll do that. This is good for it's a different view, so sometimes you'll catch a typo and just proofread, and it's a good place to start. And in this case, there aren't any, but let's assume that, for example, the word content was spelled wrong. You can't edit it in the preview window, so you would have to close the preview window, go back to your post, and delete whatever you had there and just change it to the correct one. Oops. So obviously it was correct the first time, but that's just an example of in the event that you did have a typo, or you just maybe there's just something you saw in the post that you wanted to change. So again, before posting, I'll preview it a second time. And everything looks good here, so you have two options. You could close it and then go down here and use this post button, or you could just do it in one step and just click this post button here, which is what I usually do. And that's all there is to it. You just created a new topic and you made a post to the body of the entry. And that's as easy as it is. All right, so one quick thing. This might be helpful since we need to go to another section of the forum in order to do the post reply. If you're not aware, anytime, wherever you're at in the forum, you'll always have the logo at the top of the page right here. And if you want to return to the main page, just click on the logo and you'll end up back at the main page. So let's go back to the local forum, and we'll talk about using the post reply button. And we may as well just stick to the Colorado forum. And rather than replying to my own post, I'll reply to this post by Tressa. So female roommate needed. So apparently female roommate flying into Denver, Colorado for the Colorado Tiny House Festival, the 21st to 20th. So this is a great example of a use for the local forum. Tressa's coming into town for the Colorado Tiny House Forum, and she wants a roommate to share her expenses. So she's looking for somebody else who's going. Now, if we had activity in this forum, Tressa may have actually found somebody, but I'm guessing at this point, since there's not a lot of activity, she hasn't. So this is actually a perfect example of one of the uses for the forum, other than just getting to know people. I mean, sometimes it's just as simple as that, you know, or letting people know what you're up to. So let's reply to Tressa's post here. And as you can see, there's, right here. So in this case, you would just write something, whatever it is that you want to respond to Tressa with. So we'll just say, this is where you would reply to a post made by someone else. Once you are satisfied with your reply, simply click the preview or post button at the bottom of this page. So again, always like to preview it. Go ahead and take a quick look. Everything looks good. So I'll go ahead and post the reply. And that's all there is to it. Simple as that. And again, I think a lot of this has to do with not being logged into the site where you don't see the new topic or post reply buttons. But now we know that you need to be logged in, and it's as simple as that. As long as we're on this page, I want to talk about two things in regards to responding to somebody's post. So the way that we just responded to Tressa here, she won't see this or be aware of this unless she comes to the forum and she happens to see it. There's two ways that you can respond to Tressa where she'll receive an email saying that, hey, so-and-so's replied to your post at such and such section of the forum, and provide her a link so she can go there and she'll be made aware of the fact that you responded. So there's two ways to do that. We'll go ahead and cover the first way. The first way is just to quote the person. So you just come here where it says quote, you click the quote button, and you can see it quotes what Tressa had said, and it places the cursor in an area where you can go ahead and type in your response. And the response, Tressa, have you had any luck finding a roommate for the Colorado Tiny House Festival later this month? So again, always like to preview it. And as you can see, when you preview, it shows you in quotes what Tressa had said, and then below that what your response is. And so we'll go ahead and everything looks good. Let's go ahead and post this reply. Now, because we quoted Tressa, she'll get an email stating that she's been quoted in this particular section. And another good use for quoting is also if, say, let's hypothetically say this post had like 20 posts in it, and you wanted to quote like the first or second or third post. Well, if you just make a reply randomly as the 21st post, the person's not going to know what you're referring to. But if you quote them, then they'll know what you're referring to, and anybody reading it as well. So always keep that in mind as well. So the second way, if you want Tressa to know that you've responded to her post, is using the @ symbol. So if you type in the @ symbol and then you start to type her name, you'll see that it will populate it with people with that similar spelling. So like this Tress-Ann, or Tress-Ann, yeah, Tress-Ann, I believe it would be. Very similar name, so it's showing up. But Tressa's name has showed up, so we'll just click on it, and there it is. So once that @ tag is in there, that will notify her of the post. So from this point, you just need to go ahead and hit your whatever your response is. And again, have you had any luck finding a roommate for the Colorado Tiny House Festival later this month? So preview it, and looks like, have you had any luck finding a roommate? Looks good to me. So we'll go ahead and we'll hit post reply. Now Tressa will get an email saying that Tutorials has responded to her post regarding female roommate needed, and then she can come to the forum and respond to the post. Or she can come to the forum if she doesn't want to respond publicly. You could always go up here under messages, go to the message center, and message the person privately. It's another way to do it. So that pretty much covers the posting with the new topic button or the post reply button. If anybody has any questions at all, please feel free to post in the contest thread, and I'll be more than happy to address any of your questions. I'm really excited for this contest, and I just want to say good luck to everybody, and look forward to seeing who wins.